Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about the DCU TV series Booster Gold. Go watch the other videos on the channel, go watch these other DCU videos. Hopefully more content is going to be coming out soon. Like the video, like this video, like the other videos, and subscribe to the channel, as it would be very much appreciated. So anyways, on to Booster Gold. We don't know much about this project as well. So it's another project that he's actually interested in this project, but it shouldn't be announced at this current point in time. It also is another project that should be in Chapter 2. But anyways, continuing on here, Booster Gold. Mike Carter / Booster Gold travels back in time to the present day to pose as a superhero using basic future technology. When Gunn and Safran unveiled their initial DCU slate in January 2023, they included Booster Gold and I quote in quotation marks, an outright comedy series set in the DCU. A showrunner had expressed interest in taking on the project, but had ultimately passed on it by February of this year. So I think the concept is interesting. He likes the concept. It being a comedy series, that would be hopefully the jokes would be the jokes that they write for the series would be funny. I think it is unfortunate that the showrunner that expressed interest passed on it, which is unfortunate. But he's hoping they do make the show, because he likes the concept of the character, so that sounds interesting. It would be nice if they did do it. He doesn't know much about this character. All he knows is that what they have written here, and that Booster Gold, Mike Carter, he's a friend of the Ted Kord incarnation, or Ted Kord version of Blue Beetle. If this show was live action, that'd be pretty cool, not gonna lie. If it was animation, that could also be good too. But the thing with him, though, is he likes animation. He does. I think he does understand that people have said that there are some things in animation that you just can't do in live action, which is true, but it's also unfortunate. But here's the thing: he was thinking about when he was watching Invincible, like he wonders so much what these animated shows would look like in live action. That's what was going through his mind, because Invincible is a very good animated show, but he was like, what if they did this in live action? That'd be so cool. But anyway, this is not about Invincible. This is about Booster Gold. But anyways, he would prefer for this to be a live action series. Hopefully it wouldn't be too expensive to do. I mean, because it says he's using basic future technology, so it shouldn't be too advanced. So maybe they could, do a live action show for this. Make this into a live action show. That'd be pretty nice. We know too little about this project. All he can say is that he hopes this show does happen, though. He really does. And that that's pretty much it. They don't have a showrunner right now. So if this show gets canceled, that would be pretty unfortunate. But if there's not a lot of progress made, then if you don't hear about a project for a long time and there's no progress on it, I'm pretty sure that means the project is gonna get canceled. So but then again, as somebody said in this video that he watched, was that you're probably not gonna hear a lot of we're probably not going to hear about updates on these projects for a very, very long time. Which is unfortunate, but they are probably right, not gonna lie. So it would be unfortunate if the show got canceled, but you know, since we're probably not going to get any updates on it anytime soon. You know, it's not looking to film this year if they don't even have a showrunner. So that's pretty unfortunate, but hey, it'll be interesting. I just think that this show, I think it would be nice if they made it, though. I really do. I think this show is one of the shows that should be not included in this chapter, but chapter 2 for sure. It's one of the more interesting shows that they've announced. So yeah, it's more interesting than let's see. It's more interesting than wait. Okay, it's more interesting for the TV shows they have announced. It's more interesting than Waller and Paradise Lost for sure. So yeah, he's definitely looking forward to Booster Gold if they make it. And there were some rumors that Kumail Nanjiani, if he bots that, that's his bad. But there were rumors that he was going to play Booster Gold, and it doesn't seem like those rumors are true. Which thankfully, because as you can see up here, his appearance is very important to the character. So you can't like race swap the character because his appearance apparently is very important to his story. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see who they cast for this character. People wanted like Anthony Starr from The Boys and like Glenn Powell, and like these are never gonna happen, but that's what some people were fan casting as. But the Black Lion, he actually casted somebody. I think he was like a social media star or something like that. He casted him. I think if you just make his hair blonde, I think maybe it could work. But anyways, hopefully this gets made. I think the time traveling stuff is very cool. So that's really interesting. And then him traveling back in time to the present day to pose as a superhero using basic future technology. I just think that's a really cool, and it sounds like a fun concept, not gonna lie. So yeah, but he's pretty much said all he can say about this, because we know very little about it. So yeah, go watch the other videos and on the channel. Like those videos and subscribe to the channel. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, what are you guys' thoughts on Booster Gold? The character. What are some stories you guys think they could adapt? Or like, what stories could work for this series? Or like, who do you think they should cast as Booster Gold? Do you think Blue Beetle, Ted Kord's Blue Beetle is going to appear in this show? So yeah, answer all those questions in the comments down below. But anyways, like the videos, like this video, subscribe to the channel, as it would be very much appreciated. You can follow on Twitter and Instagram if you want to. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, you think so. So bye.